Today is Tuesday, Parashat Bo. Tonight is going to be Rosh Chodesh, the beginning of the month of Shvat. And actually in the parasha of this week, Parashat Bo is the parasha that tells us of the mitzvah of Kiddush HaChodesh, of sanctifying the new moon, of celebrating the new month. And this mitzvah is the first mitzvah given to the Jewish people as a people. There were other mitzvot before, like Bereshit, to be fruitful and multiply, Pru'urvu. There's a mitzvah that was given to Avraham Avinu, the mitzvah of Brit Milah. There's a mitzvah to Yaakov, not to eat from the Gid HaNasheh, from the sciatic nerve of the animal. But as a nation, the first mitzvah given to Am Yisrael, to the Jewish people as a nation, is just as they were getting ready to leave Egypt, is the mitzvah of Kiddush HaChodesh, of sanctifying the new moon. It used to be that two witnesses would see the new sliver of the moon for the new moon, and then they would give testimony, and then the month would be declared. The month is starting now, and that would be Kiddush HaChodesh. Nowadays we have a calendar that has been set already for centuries, and the Rosh Chodesh begins the new moon when the new moon starts. Some months are 29 days, and some months are 30 days, because the cycle of the moon is 29 days and 12 hours and a certain number of minutes. So some are 29, some are 30, because it's about 29 days and a half is the cycle of the moon, and that's how we set it. It's already set in the calendar. But what is this idea of sanctifying the new moon? It has to do with Kiddush HaZman, with to sanctify time. We could say that time is the most precious commodity that we have, because money is a commodity, certain assets that we have, but time is so valuable. And the first mitzvah that was given to Am Yisrael is to sanctify time. Unfortunately, nowadays, it seems to be that people have no time. Our attention is so attracted by so many different things. And the more efficient we're becoming in terms of technology, the more acceleration there is, so to speak, in terms of what we're able to do with technology, the less time people seem to have on their hands. And the less time people seem to have as quality time, you could say. So the first mitzvah given to the Jewish people that would be applicable no matter if it was during the time when they were just getting ready to leave from years of slavery, or any other time in history, and more applicable even nowadays, that we have to always remember to sanctify time. And sanctifying time is not just about Rosh Chodesh and the holidays. Because when we say the Kiddush of the holidays, we say Mekadesh Yisrael ve'azemanim, we bless Hashem who sanctifies the Jewish people and the times. So we have a concept of sanctity of time. There is the sanctity of Shabbat, a holiness of a certain time of the day, of the week. There is the sanctity of the holidays, Pesach, Shavuot, Sukkot. There is the sanctity of Rosh Chodesh. But there is sanctity also of time any day of the year. You can sanctify time by what you're doing during the time that you are involved in whatever. You can sanctify time by doing mitzvot. Sanctify the time by being in quality time with your family. Sanctify time by being involved with your children, maybe teaching them something. You can sanctify time even when you go to a regular plain type of job. If you do it with the attitude that I'm doing that in order to earn a living, to be able to fulfill mitzvot, to serve Hashem, so you can sanctify time. So Kiddush HaChodesh, which means sanctifying the moon and the new moon and sanctifying the new month, is also sanctifying Chadash every new moment. And that's a very important concept to have. So, and that's the first mitzvah giving to the Jewish people as they were getting ready to leave a place where maybe their time was not under their control. They were slaves. They had to serve the Egyptians and work in hard labor. Or you're going out to freedom, Remember, first mitzvah, sanctify time. Imbue time with a certain quality of sanctity, so that the time is quality time. And quality time is very important to have. And we have that mitzvah on the holidays, on the Shabbat, but every day, if we can dedicate a certain amount of time to learn Torah, so time for going to pray, time for being involved in mitzvot, and even the mundane things that we do, if we can give them a dimension of sanctity, we are sanctifying time. And the more we sanctify more times of the day, the more we're fulfilling this idea of sanctifying time. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.